Welcome back, my beautiful people. I already started. I know got a little excited, but hey, there'd be, a little bit more prepared than not. So what I mean by getting started, I already got to marking up some of these carbon fiber pieces because in this video we're continuing from the last of the Super 2 build, since we already got the chassis pretty much not complete, but we're gonna, I think, cut this front bumper off, maybe do a few more modifications to lighten it up, but overall the chassis is ready to go. It's nice and smooth. Motor and transmission still need to be broken in, but it's running, quite smoothly. Happy about it. But yeah, I'm already marked up 2 pieces, and these 2 pieces are for the rear. They're the H plates that hold the rear bumper, and they're the base basically to getting your design going for the rear, in my opinion, other than the actual bumper style you do. This really matters on where, basically how good your rear bumper is going to turn out, because obviously your base matters. It's the building block to the rest of the rear end. So I'm gonna get to cutting these and I'll be right back. So we got 2 parts cut. Like I said, they're just the rear base plates, but gotta start somewhere. And I'm taking my time, as I recommended to y'all. So I'm even wiping my hands every time I cut, so I don't get this white chassis all dirty with the carbon dust. And so we got these 2 pieces cut. This piece will be going like this. It's the rear base plate, and so I'm thinking something like, well, obviously I need to trim more, but that's the idea. I want to have some little arches for the wheels. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna get to trimming this up more and actually getting it to fit. I believe it will fit once I space them out properly, but I'm gonna get them on the car, and yeah, so I'm gonna get them mounted on the car. BRB. All right, so since I had to deconstruct the chassis to cut the front off, I decided to go about reinforcing some of the major points with super glue and carbon dust. It's just basically ground up carbon fiber that I've saved over the period of cleaning out my dust tray. So you put some glue on the joints of where it may crack, and there you go, you got a little bit more reinforcement. And now we're gonna go with cutting this front off, because we don't need it, since I'm gonna be doing open class, and then you do your own kind of front bumper. But yeah, I just want to fill you guys in. We kind of took quite a few steps back, but we're gonna jump forward. In the next clip, you're gonna see a few more things together than apart. So progress has been made. Like I said, more stuff has been bolted on. Obviously not all of it. I got a front base plate mounted and the rear base plate mounted to get basically a prototype of the rear bumper going, which I have here. I cut out this plate that is separate from these wings, and it still needs trimming to fit properly, but we're getting there. So it's coming together as I am envisioning it. I'm gonna use these same wings for the front, and I already have kind of an idea. I want it all to be angled back, like so. Front bumper and rear bumper. They're gonna be rigid mounted, but they're going to, I'm not certain yet if I'm gonna do a single spear or dual spring setup for the AT in the rear. I know I'm going to do a dual AT system for the front. No, I'm not going to go single spear for the front. So with that in mind, we're going to push on to getting more stuff mounted, because I'm really liking how this is coming together. Like I keep saying, slow and steady wins the race. So we're back with an update on the Super 2 build. Like I said, taking time is necessity. So we got the front and the rear kind of together. I would love to show you guys. This is what we have so far. It's just test fitted, but this is basically the gimmicks we're gonna go with. Like I said, rigid. They're both rigid. This is the rear. It's not obviously done. And this is the front. And again, not obviously done. But I am loving how the parts are starting to form to the chassis. And it has a very like fighter jet feel to it. I need to trim more stuff off of here. I need to trim more stuff off of here to get the rear to fit better. Oh man, lots to do, but it's coming along and I love the look. Functionality wise, I feel like it's gonna run really well too. We still have long ways to go to get this as a proper open class car. Yes, I deconstructed the car and put it back to bare chassis, because after putting a box stock together, you honestly want to do your braking for the gears, and because you broke those gears in, there's lots of plastic and gook. So take it apart, clean the chassis up, especially if you put grease. Take that grease out of there. And it's always easier, in my opinion, when you're going this extensive, this far with an open class build, to just be working with a bare chassis, because having a lot of excess things on the chassis itself will, be implications of possible problems along the way. With maybe the parts will get damaged, dirty. Even me keeping the bearings in here for the wheels, when I did the carbon dust, probably wasn't the best idea. They probably will get damaged or have gotten damaged by the carbon dust. And they'll maybe fail sooner than if I didn't take them out and did the carbon dust and then put them back in. But you see, it's all the little tedious things that will make the car that much better when you're done with it. With that said, we're gonna call it an end for this video, and we're gonna move on to video number 3 for Saturday, and I'll have way more things put together for the car. This video took a lot of details of figuring out how to get the angles proper, so when I run the rollers, I won't be out of spec in the box. It's very necessary to be in spec for these cars, especially, I like going racing, and hopefully sooner than later I'll be going back racing, and maybe this will be one of the cars. So anytime I put time into a car, why build it out of spec? Build it in spec. And anyways, now I'm just rambling, but thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed so far what you're seeing. This is a new venture, like I said again, for me, for running this chassis normal ways, but I'm really excited with how it's coming along. It really does remind me of like a fighter jet, especially with kind of the both long tail setups. And amazingly, the wheels do clear. The wheels, there's room for the wheels. But yeah, let's move on to the see you laters. Thank you again. Subscribe, comment, all that beautiful stuff. God bless.